Hello and welcome back to another stream. I'm just working on some panel areas in the core here. Hopefully trying to make some big headway in terms of how much how much can be got done in one stream. So I'm hoping that I can get a decent amount done, but we shall see. I'm just getting straight into this. I'm not like messing around or anything. I'm just straight in hopes that we can make this look good. Oh, come on now. That moment where it got stuck because of my mouse? Okay. And then I have no clue why that is so close there. We'll bring that out. Okay. And then I just need one more here. What I'm going to be doing here is like placing all of the basic ones and then bringing in the angular sections. We just go from there. That's my idea, at least, because like I did this previously, and what ended up happening was it just did not go well because I didn't have the angular pieces. So hoping with them prepared now that it's just literally a case of just place everything and then attach everything together and then cut into it and we're good. Can I just check that there? I also have to make sure that each one of these surfaces is correct, because if not, then it causes issues. The idea here is that I'm going to be making sure that this is relatively stress-free. I think that one ends there. We got 7. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh wait, there we go. I was gonna be like, are you kidding me? Is that? And it's fine, it's right there. So we got this going on. That's that. And I need to do these floating plates in here as well as placing some other stuff around here. There's a lot of stuff to do, but I figure I'd try and get the majority of it done if possible. Just try and get as much of the detailing done, and then we go from there. Because the idea is this is a lot of detailing anyway, so let's try and see about this next room. The only problem is not being able to properly do certain bits of it because of just how it is. Like, I can't hide the walls without hiding everything else because of me joining them together, so it's a pain. That's my fault though. If I just do 2 there, what I can do is I can cut the one in the center. Or depending on it, I can always leave it. Oh, I'm gonna need to cut it anyway. Okay, that's fine. Can I just mirror the Y there? And then I think I might start with that smaller room and just try and get these details done, because if I can get these details done, it'll be pretty nice because of them being pretty crazy. And in other areas, kind of complex. Hey Alvin, how you doing? Not seen you in a while, man. You good? Oh. Hope you're okay, at least. And before I find out the audio is like super loud. Doing pretty... I don't know. Oh, I hope you're doing okay, you know. How have you been? I've been good, you know, just trying to continue on with project stuff and just get it done, you know. There's only one person that can do this, and it's me. So, it's a case of just trucking along, you know, getting stuff done. And apart from that, you know, I've just been enjoying myself. Family life is really nice. Having fun with the little one. Relaxing with the missus afterwards. So it's totally chill. Very relaxed environment. That's nice. Yeah, I actually really look forward to it. You know, it's like I like spending time with my little one, and then I just like being able to spend time with the missus in the evening, even if like we're just chilling out together. It's always fun just to kind of hang out. Ooh. And then on the flip side of things, I'm like stressing out over this. Oh. So question, when Five Nights at Moody Data came out? Oh, when's it coming out? Dude, I'm gonna put all these memes in an update eventually, you know. I'm just gonna have them all in like one funny update. Like maybe for the core update, be like, so the last time we did an update, that much time passed that everybody ended up making just memes of everything. Yeah, I think that would be, excuse me, I think that would be pretty amusing. The core update, alright. Indeed, yes. So, the core update is taking a while, but it's all good. Like, the last time I did an update was February, and it's now almost the end of the year, you know, so it just shows how much work I've put into it, because I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, okay, when was the last time I put out an update, because it feels like it's been forever, and it was like, yeah, so anyway, if you look at everything, it's February. It was like, oh, that's a long time, you know, between updates anyway, because other updates have been like, maybe 3 months apart or something, or maybe a little bit less. I was trying to remember, but it's crazy. So I figure if I'll try and get the elevator room, this one, done only because then we can figure out how things are going to go here. It's been forever. It's been like 9000 BC when the update drops. Honestly, it feels like absolutely forever. Like, the entire time I've not really been on VR too much either. It just kind of sucks, you know. I mentioned it in one of the other updates, but I was like, yeah, I'd love to just hop on and play with people and just chill out and, you know, just get some funny footage. But can't do that at the moment because of how much this update is like stressing me and how much it is to get done. If it's not the character animations, it's doing the levels, and if it's not the levels, it's like trying to do VA stuff or get that stuff arranged and things. It's been nuts. Oop. Let me just try and line this up. By the way, Alvin, I got a stylistic choice for you here that I'm hoping you can help me with. Because, like, the last time I asked for help, I was like, so anyway, I want to try and do this thing. And the answer I got back was, I don't know. I don't know. Which is just funny because it's like, I need help. Yeah, you know. But for the core here, you know, when we walk in, it's looking pretty bright in the actual game here, apart from these bottomless pits. And then when we get over here, we get what looks a little bit brighter because of all this white sort of like fog or ozone stuff. What I'm thinking of doing is like having this area be a lot brighter in terms of lighting, and having this bit be a little bit darker to make it a little bit foreboding, but also because then these bits will glow a little bit better. You think that's like a good thing to go with, or what? Because I get the whole idea of the game, it wants you to be able to see everything, but at the same time, the way that Toby's wrote it is like Toby's saying, oh yeah, we want to make the player feel uncomfortable and go into a place that's not really nice. And then I'm looking at the core and I'm like, it's just a sci-fi area. So I don't know, you know. Sounds like it's a very good idea if it can stand out more. It's like for instance, one of the other things to consider is like, over here I've got the lighting, right? And I think this is more similar to the actual sprite work in that I've tried to make it bright so that you can see everything, but I've also tried to make the lights glow quite a lot, and as a result, everything just looks super bloomy. Essentially, what I'd be doing is like taking the lights, like the bloom and everything, and toning it down a little bit so you can still see stuff, but it's not as bright. And then in the later areas, having it be a little bit more like this. But either way, I want it to be kind of atmospheric and stuff, so I think, yeah, it's a case of trying to make sure that the lights look like proper lights, how you'd intend them to. And then also having the lighting be able to show off most of these details. And then what we're going to do is just put like pipes over the walls and stuff in other areas. That's going to be fun. Oh, and that reminds me, because you've not been on in a while, Alvin, we get to see the actual size of the core. So, for instance, this is the demo scene, right, where I showed off ages ago that everybody's seen. Yeah? And this is the new stuff that is looking like the game's map. So you got this area that looks kind of nice. You know, you got the first open area, you got this area with the fire pit that's going to be in here or something, or just fire. And then what I want to do here is when we go around, it's going to be very big. You know, you can see me putting in all the little details and everything, so I'm not done at the moment, but just showing the sense of scale, like the size of everything is pretty cool. Like we got a giant bottomless pit there. It goes up pretty big as well. The idea is just making this place look a little bit more like a giant facility. Then we go into the next area. This hasn't got a walkway yet, but we've got this area where you get the first internal room here. And I just made that slightly smaller so that it gives you kind of a contrast. Because you go in here and it's like, oh, I'm kind of familiar with this room. You know, it's one of those rooms where you go in and there's a little bit of a fight and then you come out again and then it's massive. Then we got the bridge here, which goes all the way over here, all the way over this bottomless pit. And then we go into this area, which is the maze area, which everybody normally has like really small. And I'm just like, why small? You know, because of how big the core is and everything. So it's like, I'll just open it up and make it feel a little bit more like a facility. You know, we've got this area where there's going to be the conveyor that brings the ice in. It goes down there. And then we've got the game room over there, like the puzzle room thing. Then we've got another one of those smaller rooms. We keep going round. We go up and across here to the bridge area where that small button will be, you know, that you press to turn off the laser fence or whatever it is. And then again we got another area over here, and then this is the bit with the walk to Metatons bit where it's over here, and then I need to put a door in here below the angel motif here. But yeah, we got the door for the elevator as well. That's kind of how it's looking at the moment in terms of like scale and setup. And now it's just really just adding details and textures and things. I just thought I'd show you because everybody's used to doing like the map and making it look super small. And it's just like, I don't know why everybody's making it super small. Let's go big, you know. Let's make this place really feel different. And as a result, I ended up with that. Yeah, fun times. The catwalk, yeah. Make it fun size. Just turn around and make it like only usable by ants or whatever. That would be funny. What is this? A call for ants? Okay, so if I do that, just making sure I match all this stuff up, because if I don't, it's going to be terrible. Oh, call for ants. Imagine that, just like super small. Gast is known for building like this crazy machine that he fell into and got split across time and space, and instead it's literally like something that you can fit inside your pocket. Oh! Excuse me. Should just do a joke thing about what happened to Gassy. He just fell into the toilet or something. Bless you. Thank you very much. He fell down the toilet. He's like, yeah, I'm going to the bathroom, and the next minute it's just like, nope. The toilet of 87. Just need the chiptune version of MatPat's theme on. I swear I've got that because I just played it like a moment ago. Hang on. It was on my playlist and I'd forgot because of all the MatPat brain rot. And then next minute it's like, so anyway, it's playing. I was like, oh. Half tempted to have it playing in the background or something on one of the areas. Loving the blue on white. Oh, hey Damon. Yeah, this is just like a trim detail at the moment. I'll show you properly in a moment. It's crazy trying to set this up while also trying to load up YouTube that appears to not be loading on my end. I'm like trying to open another tab in YouTube. It's just like, yeah, no. Ah, here we go. There we go, Science Blaster, the 8-bit remix. Just put that on for a laugh. So yeah, let's... Please tell me that's actually playing as well. For anyone who doesn't know why I've got MatPat's theme on, it's primarily just a stream joke thing. And also a project joke. But yeah, these details are crazy, and it's primarily what's going to keep the core theme from being completed super quickly. Yeah, here we go. Oh, come on now. And before I get copyright strike now by MatPat. Just said road past this route, but there's one route no one talks about, MatPat's route. So yeah, let's go back to yellow. So yeah, the way that these details work is they're meant to be a little bit more complicated, just to make everything look a little bit more visually interesting. Like you can see here, I'm modeling these panels individually so I can like cut into them and make corners and stuff. But it has like actual shape to it, like there's a lip there, then it goes in and then comes out again, and It's gonna catch the light really nicely. It's just a case of placing it everywhere and then attaching it together and stuff. So I'm hoping that that this stream I can get at least one room done. But I would like more than one room done if possible. It's just a case of trying to get it all set up. Looks nice. Thank you very much. Alvin says, gotta go back to work. Be safe, Mooney. You too, Alvin. Have a good time. See, how's things for you, Damon? Here we go, putting these details together here and trying to line these up as close as possible for the entranceway. Can't even remember where I got these, like the original concept for these details from. I think it was somebody's artwork or something. They're just like, so anyway, this is what I think the core looks like. It's like, oh, okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, the idea, hopefully, is to link everything together. That way, hopefully, everything should be good. And then once it's all welded, I'll double check it. Trying to get into painting model kits, so making a tank. Doing it one-handed is super annoying. Oh, because of your cast still? Here's one for you. Are you doing it in hopes of doing it like 40k style? Like Shoga, where he paints everything down to like the very minor details like that? Or are you doing it with like a rattle can or something? Oh, excuse me. Meanwhile, if I do that there, then we can just like hope that this doesn't look either bad or messes up. Because again, I'm hoping that this is just something that's like really easy to do so I can repeat it. And while it'll take a little bit of time, it'll look good. You know, I'm just hoping that at the end this all looks decent because I have to do so much of it, you know, with this sort of way of doing things. It just takes forever. That's the only problem at the moment, is like doing it this way is just very, very time consuming. I'm just sat here like, oh god. It's soul sucking. I'm using brushes. Rattle can would be easier, but not at this. Not too much to spend this month. That's fair. That's fair. Like if you want any advice for like brush strokes or whatever, if you're just trying to get into it, I'm sure Shoga will help out if you ask nicely. Because that isn't looking too bad for detail there. Just kind of hoping that when I split all of this and then weld it, it'll be fine. You know. Because there's a lot to take in here. Yeah, I'm only going to be doing half of that area as well, primarily just so I can make sure. There you go, I do it correctly. And again, we're going to be trying to make sure that I still have some of these assets. So like, for instance, with the corners and everything, I'm going to try and bring those out to over here. Same with like this. I'm actually hoping that with some of these corners I can just duplicate them and use some of these assets for later on, because there's so many different ones. I know those are definitely unique to this. If I grab those, then should technically be fine. And then the idea is that I can just take that, put that over here as well, and then try and do half of this room, and then copy and paste it to the other half. So let's get started, right? We need to fix this array first. And what an array is, again, for those people who don't remember me explaining it, or maybe don't know, is an array is a set of models, or a list of models. So in this case, I'm making a list of different copies of my model and then going, yeah, can you do me a favor? Can you just make more on top of that? It's allowing me to make these details super easy. And then for like that, we just cut across it, as you can see. I would love for this process to be automated, but unfortunately, it isn't. So yeah, we're gonna have to do all this by hand, and then hope that once we've done it all by hand, nothing is wrong, and when we hit weld, it's just gonna work. I'm sure Todd Howard's famous words will come in handy here. Thing is as well, I've got to also apply the array modifier so it actually works, because if I don't, well then that screws stuff. So but yeah, some of these angles I made sure I did last night, and the best part about all of this is that because I in a previous video mentioned that a lot of the wall sections are pretty much identical in terms of the angle of them, or at least a lot of them use the same rules. Basically, I should, going off that, be able to just use most of these meshes in different areas and make it super easy on myself. Hopefully. But again, there's going to be like a ton of welding and everything else involved, just to make sure that I'm not doing the wrong thing here. Because the idea is this is going to be like one of the more visually impressive areas that has like tons of other little details and oddities in and things. It's like I want to be able to turn around and be like, yeah, I'm happy with that. You know. As for today, I've had a lot of fun. I took the little one around the park and then just played with her all day, basically. The ultimately best part about that was just chilling for like the entire day, more or less. But the problem was, little one decided not to go to sleep when she needed to, so as a result, she's now flat out because she started doing the what I called the Mortal Kombat fatality sway thing, where basically she was that tired, she was just like having trouble staying awake and staying up. And I thought actually she was gonna fall asleep in her food at one point, but we managed to look after her and give her food early, so she's pretty much just flat out and enjoying sleep at the moment. Okay, let's move that there. Now hopefully this won't be too much of an issue with textures either, so I can just weld this all together and it should be fine, but I guess we'll find out. Because if I can get just this beginning room at least sorted so I can get an idea of how the rest will look, then I'll be happy. Because that's the idea, is to try and at least... Because this is broken up into like several massive rooms. It's like just being able to get even one of those massive rooms in a decent state is a massive challenge at this point. Okay. Looks like this is all going well so far. Like this is pretty easy in terms of just fix the array. Take a loop cut and slide tool, bring that in, go as close as possible, delete the stuff that I'm not going to use, and then away we go. You know, that's ultimately, I'm hoping that it'll be this easy all the way around, but you never quite know. It's one of those whole things where it's like, there may be other possibilities that I haven't foreseen yet, so let's just go that. And then what we'll start trying to do is trying from here to just attach everything together. Wonder how many verts I'm going to be able to fix, like super easy, and how many are going to require a little bit more in-depth and involved work. I'd miss one. There we go. Okay, that's not too bad. And the question now is basically how long is it going to take me to fix these areas? Because I'm hoping it's just a case of doing this and then just doing weld, like just a vertex weld on everything. Doo-doo. Oh my god, 131 vertices fixed already. Oh, right, let's... There's another 300. Oh my god. 300 verts. Let's just double check everything here. We may have to fix some corners, but if that's the majority of it fixed, then that's not actually too bad. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. And then we should just be able to take like this area and just start messing around with it. It's either put it there, or I do that to try and bring it out a little bit. I just realized that's slightly messed up there. That's why. So it might be a case of doing this individually by hand then. Especially if might potentially end up screwing me over. Let's try. Okay, there we go, right? And then, oh, I see why. If I do that, and then we merge verts by distance, we get rid of 13 there, and then it's just a case of joining up with that just a little bit. Ooh. Movement on the y-axis just a little bit there. And then we can go ahead and do the same here. We can just start turning around and be like, oh, okay. SX0. If it does, yeah, 13. So 13 seems to be the sweet spot for these. So if I can just go... Make sure these are okay. Honestly, this isn't looking bad so far. I'm actually kind of happy with it. Okay, SY0. And then what was it? What would it be? Merge. Okay. Sudo. Alt. Oh, no. B? Hey, Spam Chromite! I see this. Yeah, it's all going to be worth it at the end of it. Oh, crap. It's just a lot of work at the moment because of how much detail I'm trying to do compared to everybody else's versions. And that's not saying everybody else's versions are bad, because they're not. It's just trying to add a different spin on things is a bit awkward. Can I just like... Okay, that's a problem. Can we just go... Oh, no, can I... There? Let's try... that, right? It should technically bring them all in line, and then we can just... Some of these other details I'll be figuring out later anyway. So... Just do that, and then it should merge 13. Yep. The thing is, this isn't looking bad so far, and if I need to, I can just, like, re-UV this stuff. Because that's not even really a big problem at the moment. The whole problem stems from just how it looks. The idea being that it should look, hopefully, as good as possible first time round. Now I see it, it's weird that there's a complete pinch black abyss at the start, and then there's this zone of bright white underneath. It's so odd. Yeah, so I was mentioning that before, and I said I might make it so like that area, or this starting area, is like more darker, and then it goes into the brighter area. It's very strange. We've done the other side there, so I can... Oh. Huh. Just give me a sec. I'm just checking on the baby, because the baby monitor is all freaky. Give me a moment. Back again. Oh, just resetting the well, resetting my position. Hope it's not aliens. It's dude, it's weird. I can't remember which horror film it is that basically was like, don't leave anybody alone in a room. But like, I remember I saw a YouTube video about it a while ago because I'd not actually seen it myself, and now it just freaks me out. Like, no joke, the baby monitor was just severely pixelated. And I was like, yeah, I can't see anything. I don't like that. Especially because, like, that's the worst thing ever. So I was like, yeah, I'll just go check. And she's fine. She's fine. It's just, gives me, like, PTSD back when I used to do security work. And, it was like the cameras were, like, the obvious main sort of way of telling if anybody was, around. And in the areas where we didn't have cameras, it was totally stupid. Or like a camera would get knocked out, or just like somebody would trip a wire or something, or, you know, like just cut a wire and that camera wouldn't be available anymore, so I'd have to use other ones. So I'd just be flicking through like all these cameras and trying to find which ones worked and which ones didn't, and which ones were the best, and like setting them up and stuff. And yeah, it was weird. Pixelated screens in horror movies, it could be Pulse. No, I think it was, I'm trying to remember. It wasn't specifically, like, linked to that, as in, like, oh, it was all about pixelated screens. I think it was, I'm just trying to remember. It was, I swear it was to do with kids as well. It was something like, don't leave them in a room on their own or something, because, something nasty comes and gets them or whatever. I can't remember what it was. It's been a while. But yeah, I was just like, I'm not having that, you know? It's like, even if something like that isn't real, I'm not taking any chances. I'd have to check what it is, because it's, the easiest way to explain it is it'll be on, like, Film Comics Explained, because normally what happens is I don't watch too many horror movies, not because I don't enjoy them, it's just it's one of those things where I don't particularly find, especially with working on, like, this project, I don't find that I have much time to do anything else. You know, so, like, if I come across something like Film Comics Explained that has, like, a film that I'm partially interested in or whatever, I'll be like, yeah, okay, I'll watch the overall synopsis or explained video about it, and yeah, as a result, I end up watching, like, most films or anything else on that, surprisingly, on YouTube. Yeah, yes, Film Comics Explained is awesome. It's also impartial, as in, like, they've not got any biases or anything else from the looks of it. No. So, I always like channels like that where it's literally just, don't have any biases, there's no strings attached, there's no sort of, like, people getting... What the... Oh, hang on, there's another thing going on. Oh... So, I must be seeing stuff. I must be seeing stuff, because went to go check on the baby again, and totally in a different position to what I was expecting. But yeah, I'm like I was saying previously, I watch a lot of my stuff on like Film Comics Explained now. It's so good. So yeah, like recently, I really wanted to watch Alien Romulus, but obviously I'm not going to just leave Jen behind. And then I'm actually glad we didn't watch it now because there's like one spoiler scene in it that would have us be pretty upset near the end. So I was like, yeah, okay, that's good. But apart from that, Alien Romulus looks pretty neat. If you're talking about horror movies, your mind might be playing tricks on you. Kinda, yeah. Basically, the easiest way to describe it was the baby looked like she was scratching her neck while on all fours, indicating that she was going to wake up. And, yeah, I decided, you know what, because I like being there for her when she's awake after that kind of thing. Just because it's nice to get comfort, so I was like, yeah, I'll run upstairs. So I ran upstairs, and then when I get in, she's not in the position at all. It looks like she's been flat out the entire time, and I'm like, wait, what? Oh, it's just weird. Because it only takes me like a couple of seconds as well. I'm just like, that is sus. You know, so, yeah, playing tricks on me, potentially. I may need to re-UV these walls just ever so slightly, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Okay, so we got this array here. Your baby might be the daughter of the mask. Right. Yeah, hopefully everything's fine. Trying to make sure here that all these areas are kind of lined up next to each other, so I can just merge distance and away we go. But yeah, like I was saying, Romulus, man. I've been looking at all the sort of reception for it at the moment, and then some of the spoiled scenes. And it's looking pretty good. Compared to some of the other Alien stuff. And by that I mean like Covenant and Prometheus, because I didn't really like Covenant or Prometheus. Yeah, I didn't like the idea of focusing heavily on the AI instead of the alien, considering it's the one thing that everybody cares about is just the alien and their origins over the AI aspect of things. Can I just... Ooh. Is that one? Okay, no, it's the other one. Okay, there we go. Just make sure these are kinda lined up with each other. And then away we go. Ah, oh no. S-Y? Romulus does look good. I'm staying away from spoilers until it comes out. Don't blame you. I do not blame you. From what I've seen, it actually makes me really excited to see whether Alvarez does another one. But it's definitely very faithful. The easiest way of going about it without spoilers is just, if you like Alien 1 and then Alien 2, you'll like this one. You know, because it's the most faithful one to the Alien franchise after both of them. And then obviously you had David Fincher's Alien 3, which went crazy because of Fox's messing around with it and because of some choices Fincher made. And then we don't even talk about Resurrection too much, because like Resurrection has some interesting ideas in it, but ultimately it's just Joss Whedon just messing around in the Alien universe for the sake of it. It's almost like a Marvel film. It's just that bad. And then yeah, Prometheus and Covenant were just, I don't know, man. I just don't like the whole thing of focusing on AI over the actual thing that everybody seemed to be more interested in, which was aliens. Okay, that's good there for the moment. AVP and AVPR were pretty good. I liked AVP because I'd not read the comic beforehand, but I knew of the comic, not specifically any individual one, but I mean like the one that they based AVP off with, or seemingly had based it, the original script off of having the female cast member in basically take up the whole role of Machinko, I think it is, or Machiko from the other colony from the actual comics. And then they took that idea and kind of merged it together with the whole thing of Wayland going to the Arctic with a dig team because they found a pyramid. It's like, oh, okay, I like this. And I'm a big fan of Predator as well compared to the Alien franchise, so it's like, okay, I want to see what happens with the Predators, and instead the Predators basically get clowned on, which was not fun for me. Didn't help that I was playing the AVP video games as well before this, and one of the guys I used to know that used to love Aliens did nothing but clown on me after that film came out, because I was just like, oh, I still love Predators and everything. He's like, dude, these suck. You know, I'm like, no. And that was pretty crazy. But yeah, I like, despite having not much real gore in it, I like 2004. It's almost like, it's comparable to the first Resident Evil film that was made by the same director, Paul W.S. Anderson. It's like, it's a fun watch, and it's a lot more faithful than the other stuff that comes after the initial one. You know, I feel like Paul W.S. Anderson's whole deal is just make the pitch kind of close to what it's meant to be, and then kind of tweak it to your own thing, and then after that, just go crazy afterwards. But then again, AVPR was done by a completely different team, so AVPR came out after that, and it was a completely different team with a different setting, which was kind of cool, because it's like, okay, we'll pick it back up after the first film and actually have the Pred Alien in it. It's like, okay, I can get behind this, where's it going? And then, yeah, it just ends up going crazy because of how dark it is. I honestly think that because they were trying to match the shots to what you would expect, it's like, no, instead of doing that, they should have just shot it like a normal film. It probably would have done a lot better. Because I actually was getting frustrated with that film, like quite a lot of other people that were just like, dude, I want to see the action, you know. I want to see the action, I want to see the gore, and instead it's like, no, you're not seeing anything. You know, what I'm going to do is double check the UVs on this, because some of them look stretched here. I'm going to double check and see how awkward it is to get them back to looking decent, and then we should be okay, because that's actually a pretty nice detail for an intro room for the wall, and that's kind of what I want to do with it. AVPR also, apart from being dark, has one of the best ideas for a predator ever, which is just predators cleaning up after other predators to keep their existence a secret. I really like that. Predators, Prey was boring. Predators I liked the idea of, primarily because it felt kind of like the original and the second one a little bit. I liked the whole idea that the Predators, instead of hunting just some random commando unit now, or just some random guy that just happens to be persistent in the middle of New York, instead it's like, oh, we'll take you and use you on a game hunting planet. That was pretty cool. The idea behind it was neat. I kind of got salty when they didn't do a follow-up to that as well, because I enjoyed it that much. Let's see about this. And then what was it? Wall? Wall trim 1. Nope. Trying to find this out now. But yeah, I liked AVPR for the most part, just because it didn't have the Predators get clowned on as much. Instead, it made Wolf, the Predator in it, feel like a credible threat, you know, which was cool. Okay, so this isn't too bad so far. It's not looking too messy, which is something that I was actually afraid of. Apart from that, the biggest, I think it's like 0.6. The biggest corner is where it messes up. So if I take that corner. Oh, come on now. Take that and edit it. I should be able to have this first room kind of at least a little bit more detailed, and then I'll do the basic textures and go from there. And again, what I'll do is try and add that line in between. Because I figure if I do that, I can kind of tell where everything is and how much it needs to be stretched by. Because I feel like if I do it kind of like that, yeah, it doesn't look as bad. Trying to see how much it would take to bring it back, but no, it's definitely got to be that. Looking great. Almost tacky. Yeah, it's got like some minor detail on the inside there, but the idea being that I can then just like look at that and it'll be nice. And then I can just take that half and just copy that. Now hopefully, because of how quickly I've done that section, I'm hoping that the other sections will be just as easy. So we'll do like linked there, mirror on the X global. Imagine giving all the corners the corner cap. It's like the moment I've got to do all this. Then I've got to do the same with the lights, because the lights actually sit over the top of this to seal it all in, so it doesn't look like it's exposed. And then after that, we've got a little bit more work to do here and there, so it's pretty nuts. And another thing that the lights fix is actually, you can see it there, the slight UV unwrapping stretching there. It's not too bad, but it's that and the gap that I used in between. Why is that? Oh, whoa, wait, what? Why is that not the same? That should be, both sides should be exactly the same when it comes to scale. So like, for instance, that there should be okay and not leave like a massive gap there like that. Why is that happening? That's strange, because that implies that the measurements haven't been done correctly, and yet it's mirrored. The entire room has been mirrored. That is... hang on. That's weird. Hang on, duplicate that. Mirror x-axis, right? It's literally the exact same mesh. All you need to do is put it in the exact same place. It should not have any issues because it's literally a carbon copy of the other one. There we go, right? So that's... why is that so far away? That makes no sense whatsoever. An architect's nightmare. I don't... see, you can even see it there. It makes no sense. Hang on. It's literally gonna have to be me. Oh, crap. Taking this model. Move it out of the way for a sec, so we'll just do that, right? It's... just making sure there's no other meshes in the way. That should not be right. Oh, crap. That's odd. Don't forget to hydrate. Oh yeah, trust me, I'm drinking. But yeah, that's... it's even going through the lift there. Right, so... weird how that is not the case in terms of like it being set up and being the exact same, which means I'm going to have to tweak it slightly. That may end up with some issues here in a moment, depending on the scale of things, but that isn't that far out anymore. Pretty much the same as that one. And then we're just going to have to move in this side and potentially this one, depending. There's an issue there with that, which means the door's not in the right place. That one, though. Let's see. It almost implies that a lot of these details are not in the exact same area, but I know for a fact that this is literally a carbon copy. So if we do that. I'm actually wondering how much messes up now if I move this. You know, UV-wise, because it will screw with some of the UVs over here, especially this. Like, look at this, we now have overlapping mesh, which means I'm going to have to potentially merge at the... oh no. Merge by distance is probably the best, but to do that, we're best doing that. And then just go and merge. The question is, how much is that messed up already? Not actually that much, surprisingly. No, it's just a case of fixing that there. I still have no clue what's going on here with this. Okay, so let's bring that forward a little bit. Looking smooth so far. Thank you very much. Yeah, the whole idea being that we bring it forward like that. There's a lot of work for one single individual to make a full level for a video game. Imagine if you need the level for cinematics, for cutscenes. The thing is, it's like, this was basically my my area of expertise when it came to like doing games design and stuff. Thank you very much, Spam Cremate. So yeah, what happened was when I was doing studies and stuff like games design, this is basically my area of expertise, was not so much level design, but basically taking everybody else's assets and making sure that they were all fine and getting them all set up and making sure everything looked good, which is kind of part of a level designer's repertoire, but it was pretty cool. Question is that straight there? Okay, so I don't have to mess around with the UVs as much as I thought I would. It's literally just a case of playing around with positioning a little bit. Let's try. Okay. That needs to be moved slightly because of where it is. Although I think it might be just that. If I do that to try and... Oh, I see. That's why it's an issue. Thought there was another problem there. It's that one being in the way. GB4 next week, honestly, pretty excited. Yeah, I'm pretty excited as well. Like, I would be doing more GB3 streams. The problem is that I've been too busy working on this. I'm just well in the West. Indeed, considering the last one got my channel to where it currently is because of how bad it was. Spam Cremite says, I always tend to overthink construction of levels. Trying to find out some ways and manner of storytelling behind certain design decisions of the developer. I mean, it's fair, you know. The thing is, I like trying to just come up personally with just sort of like an idea in my head of how I want stuff to look overall, and then I'm just like, right, I'll go from there. And it's kind of how I've always done things. Just trying to match the kind of idea I have in my head for these things, where it's like, okay, I want it to look like this, and the next minute then I'm having to fix up stuff like this. So that needs tweaked UVs for this part here, and then that I think the top part here needs to go in. Yeah, it needs to go in. And then the door frame needs to come out. Oh. That moment where you thought everything would be fine, and then 2 hours into the stream and all you've really done is set up the frame underneath. Pitch Black Abyss and the Bright Abyss look disconnected. Yeah, I'll go into that in a moment because I actually want to talk to you guys about that in terms of ideas because I already talked to Alvin about it. There's a distinct lack of lava in the core. Yeah, no, that's fair because like they mentioned it being magical as well, but that was something I was gonna go over anyway because I was trying to figure it out idea wise. I was talking to Alvin just a little while ago about it. Here we go. So if I do that because I'm gonna take ideas from I think Sonic Adventure 2 for it. Okay, so there we go. We got the trim, the lower trim for this room done. And by that, what I mean is this metalwork style thing going on here. I just need to take it and link it together on itself. Those are all joined together, and then we just convert to origin. And then I think, oh, I keep messing around here. I think literally just a case of lifting it slightly. Yeah. Yeah, I mean making something to eat, says David. That's fine, that's fine. So there we go. We got this. Looking alright at the moment, right? I just need to make sure the two doorways that are supposed to be symmetrical are brought out just a little bit more. Gotta wash my chicken in bleach system. What? I don't even... I love the way that this is literally just lighting. It's all lighting, and yet it doesn't look too bad. Not lighting, sorry. It's all the glow from the doorway there, and it still looks all right. So, while we're here, it's an American thing apparently. What? It might be because of all the chemicals. So, what we have here, as you know, if you've seen it already, the concept art for the core. This is also, well, not so much concept art. It's the map for the core that's in the final game. And there's a big disparity in terms of the overall looks. It's things that I was trying to figure out, that I was talking to people about last night, with things like, is this a floating platform over here? How thick do we want the bridge? What do we want, you know, some of these things to look like? And part of this is lighting and everything, because there's a distinct difference between the two areas that's shown off here. And I've also tried doing the same thing with like making areas large and making them look different, so that we got like some small rooms, some big rooms. And what I'm thinking of is the first area where it's completely dark or has bottomless pits or whatever like that. We're gonna have the lighting be, I'd say, a little bit darker to make all the lights pop just a little bit more. And then in the maze sort of room where the white fog is just a little bit higher, I feel like stuff is going to be lit from underneath there, or at least it's going to be a lot brighter, just looking at the way that it is. But yeah, I definitely want sort of that semi-intimidating feel to it. And it's like, I can't do it super dark, because it'd look really weird. But at the same time, I can't do it like, excuse me, super bright either. It's gonna like be lit with ambient lights, you know, to kind of make it be just right so that the lights pop on it. And then this bit here, these aren't even like glowing details, they're just like normals. But because of the bump mapped material that I've chosen for the floor, I don't even know whether I'm gonna do those. It's weird. Because if I do them on the floor, it's going to conflict with this sort of thing that I got going on. Because if we look at the demo here, this is another thing that has me concerned. If we have a look at the demo area, we have this issue where I've made the floor the hexagon pattern because it looks stylish. I've seen it in other games, and it just works nice to break things up a little bit and make it look all techy. But then we come across the actual bit where it's hexagonal pattern for the mesh stuff underneath, and I'm like, okay, I like that too. But then putting that sort of pattern over the top of this hexagonal mesh, I don't think, well, not mesh, sorry, hexagonal pattern will work unless I potentially mask off parts of the texture and make it so that it only pops on the top part of the material, like where instead of the where the normal maps are. So like for instance, if we get super close, the normal map's like super pixelated there. But I feel like if we look at it from like this angle or something, if it's not in the grooves for the normal map, that's not too bad. It's mainly when it gets in the grooves where it's just like, ugh. I think I might need to change that material as well because of how it is. Just like close that area. Because I like the displacement, but it's a bit ugly. Okay, so that's I'm actually wondering whether that's the problem there. No, it isn't. It's the actual texture itself. God damn, I thought I'd be able to get away with that. So what I'm going to have to do here, turn it back to that, I'm going to have to go and find that normal map, which is floornormals.psd. I swear. If I go and look at that, like, display mode. I swear when I look at that, it's not that bad. Floor normals. Oh, apparently it just is? That's strange because... Oh. It shouldn't be affected that much. I'm wondering whether it's because of the format or something else has happened. You know, in terms of shader. It's either that or maybe I just go... Right, then we just go... Might be a little bit better. So apparently, according to some Americans I've talked to, because they think chicken slime is dirty and bad for you, I know, it boggles my brain, says Damon. Go on, Jen.
Even if you don't wash it completely, just wash the chicken and clean again.
Uh-huh.
Basically, get more like contaminated, cook the chicken, the stuff they're scared of gets killed.
Oh, I see. Oh, I'm trying to... World space? Okay, that's not... too bad. Try to figure this out here. The problem is how pixelated it goes. I want to try and... I wonder if I can just put that into there and see if that works, and then just go have a laugh and just put some like absurdly stupid number in and see if anything works. It doesn't look like anything does. I just hope that, yeah, that kind of pops now and doesn't have the same pixelations. That's not too bad. Hey Wally, how you doing? Oh, I just realized that material, the metal floor, why is the roughness? That's... There's something going on with the normal there. And it's messing everything up. Why is it reflected like that? I have no clue. Let's try 0.6, 0.8. I had it at like 0.5, which is great and everything. It's just... I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I'm good, just got back from college classes. Nice! So I'm busy trying to work things out on the core. And tutorial's looking particularly spooky. As usual. But everything's looking pretty nice. Let's try and get this first area done up a little bit better. Oh, Wally, because you've not seen the core, specifically the scale of it and stuff, I'll show you now. Hang on. Have we got auto smooth? Yes, we do. Because you know how like people try and make the core a little bit sort of smallish? I decided I would kind of make it a little bit big. And yeah, it's looking pretty funky at the moment. But in a good way. And essentially what I'm doing is I'm taking what's in this room here. This is like a demo room that I made ages ago that you might have seen. I'm taking that apart and then applying everything everywhere else. And I also upgraded this as well in certain areas. But the idea is that the entire thing should look at least this good when I'm done. But yeah, we're getting through here now. We got the opening area. I just did the trim here. It's a lot of detail to do. Then we got the fire pit room, which I'm in the process of building out now, but that's its own thing. I'm just gonna have to put a load of fire down there. Everything's on fire. Let me come out of there. We go into the first room, which honestly looks great. Thank you very much. Like, we've got the first room, which is, funny enough, it's measured in torials. That is like 14 torials high. So I was like, I'll do it by 7, and it looked okay. And it was like, go on, I'll double it. So that's 14 torials in height. Everything's on fire, Moody 2024. I mean, it could be. But yeah, this is the first major room. And then we go into an even bigger one. It's a bit hard because of everything being grey at the moment to get a sense of scale. But everything in here is like absolutely massive, basically. And then we got another doorway in here, which goes into a slightly smaller room. And then come out of here. We immediately get a larger sense of scale. We've got the bridges, which look pretty cool. Over these bottomless pits. I'm now going to use my torials as a choice of measurement unit. It's a scientific thing. It totally works. Then we got areas where I'm like the maze area here with the ice cube thing going on. I just need to make sure that that's animated and done well. I need to apply a lot of the textures and details like I'm doing at the moment, but like behind here, I have to cut into the walls so that we can eventually see all these details. I love the way I'm showing that in like the worst way possible. All the wiring and everything has been done and made so we can just like see behind the wall there. So now it's literally just a case of cutting out sections of the wall and putting all of it together, making it look good. Same like over here, just matching all these areas of the wall up and making it look nice. And then over here is the bit where we will eventually go into the doorway that has Metaton. I'm just kind of, again, sorting out all these individual metal skirting. I think it's skirting or just details that go across walls and things. I'm just trying to build them up around the place to make it look nice. Bottomless pit is a fancy way of saying the void. Maybe we'll find Gaster down there somewhere. If I can even remember who Gaster is. No, that's literally just a silly joke again of me completely forgetting Gaster, just like Toby. Like, wait a minute, Gaster was in this again? So we got metal wall 1, metal floor, and metal wall. Okay. Oh, almost knocked over my drink there. He's just chilling and having a cup of tea. If the thing is, I could probably put Gaster in if I had an actual better model for him, but then I'd actually have to figure out what I wanted to do with him. So I'm just like, nah, I'm just leaving him out. So that's why the whole joke became, yeah, we're not having Gaster. We don't need Gaster. Metal wall. It's not like every other version of Undertale where everybody needs Gaster to be everywhere. Roof details. Ooh. Metal roof. Isn't that one? Oh no, just roof. Oh, yeah. Are the roof details? I make one for you, but I don't know how to use Blender. It's fine. It's fine. I appreciate the offer though. I can't wait. I can't wait for this update to drop. It's so big and stressful in terms of like just linking up everything. Because then, you know, it's the funniest part about all of this. I still need to do Heartland after this, or rather finish up Heartland. Memes is going to be in the background screaming somewhere, but if you remember rightly, how hot do you think the core is? I don't know, because they cool it with like magic and the ice cubes from Snowden. Ah! Memes just appeared out of nowhere. Just as I'm like, we need to still finish Heartland, Memes appears. Hey, Memes. How you doing? Speak of the devil! Okay, so, to get full context for this, because everyone's gonna clown on me otherwise, if you remember rightly, at the end of the Heartland update, and I've mentioned this a couple of times, at the end of the Heartland update, I specifically said that the Heartland model was about 80% complete, right? I swear to God, this means it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Trust me, right? So yeah, at the end of the Heartland update originally, I said that it was about 80% complete, and that I needed to do the hotel, and I needed to do the core and everything. And the funniest part about it is, technically, the core is the core update is technically still the Heartland update if you want to get picky with it. Because we had to go through and to get Heartland done, you need it attached to the core, so I needed to do the outside. Then I needed to do the hotel, or the resort, which then I was like, okay, I've done the exterior, now I need to do the interior. technically now I need to do Catty and Bratty's place, seeing as we have the models, as well as that. I still needed to do minor details on it, like I still needed to, and you can see this in the video, I need to model the cave area that the river person uses. We needed to add the bridge at the beginning, the bridge that Undyne chases you across. There were just some small little details so I can procedurally generate, which ain't too bad. But there were still little bits that needed to be done. But the funniest part was this all spanned from needing to get Hotland done, and then me being like, oh, I'll do the core, and then realizing that I can't do the core without Hotland, and I can't do Hotland without the core. But then it was like, okay, but I need Waterfall to link to Hotlands, and then I needed to do Waterfall, and then it was like, okay, Waterfall's done, now I can do Hotland, then I can do the core, then I can do the resort and everything. So basically, Hotland is technically the biggest update that has kept going for the entire thing, and it's just a joke that just writes itself at this point because of the fact that it's a self-looping cycle, you know. It's like, I think I'm done with Hotland, and then next moment, Hotland decides, you know what, I'm just gonna throw another wrench in the works, you know. What do you mean Hotland ain't done? Hotland Incident Part 2. It literally is. It literally is, right? Because, like, when you think about it, Hotland itself has so many areas that join onto it, including Waterfall, the lab, the True Lab, the resort, the core, then after the core interior, it's the Metaton fight area, and then New Home, which we did New Home anyway, but you know what I mean. It's nuts. It's so funny. It's taken this long to get Hotland done. But the best part is now, once the interior of the core is done, as part of this update, I will be linking all of Hotland together, so we'll actually get to see the damn thing done, finally. Oh, I thought I was done with this hellhole of a lava reef wannabe, these memes. No, you're good, you're good. It's almost done. I'm sure I said that like 8 months ago, I think it was. Wait, when did I release the Hotland update? Hang on. I swear it was... It'll be before February. It'll be before February, because February was the Waterfall update, and then this entire update has taken basically the entire year. Let's see. There's the most cursed stuff, which was that AI stuff that I did. I love the way the Cone Tail intro got copyright struck, probably by... Is it Indisputed? Oh my god, they just... What? They rejected my claim. I half tempted to appeal that. Because all I did was literally do the same thing that Toby said the entire time. And they rejected it. Wow. And yeah, I use Undertale music everywhere else. That's Sebastian, that. Sebastian and his evil ways. Okay, so there was the Ruins update. When was the Hotland update? I know it was ages ago. Trying to make sense of Waterfall was October. Oh my god. It's almost a year, isn't it? Yeah, it is. When it gets to September the 16th, it'll have been a year since the Hotland update. Appeal the claim, don't let them get used to it. Oh yeah, totally. I hate Materia for doing that kind of stuff. Like, obviously everybody from the community does, especially like Shay for obvious reasons. And before somebody tells Shay to go to bed again. Shay, get to bed. It's like, wait, what? Why? What? What's going on here? That was the worst way to handle that. Excuse me. And it sounds obvious as heck, but it really was the worst way to handle that. You're essentially taking one of the larger members of the community and be like, so anyway, I'm just gonna try and make you look like a clown in front of the rest of the community. It's like, dude, that ain't happening. Let's metal floor. I can do the rest of the floor later on, but I still want to at least get this mocked up. Let's just cube that for the moment. The idea is to try and get this prototyped so that it's nice looking and it'll give me an idea of what the rest is going to look like. Moody when he was sneezing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for sneezing on microphone. It's the worst thing ever is the simple fact that I have a ridiculously loud sneeze that I can't control. I should write a newsletter for Immersiontale's memes, sprite up some of the OCs, and do what Toby did for the newsletters. That would be pretty cool. Right, so we've got this so far, right? And then we'll do the same with the roof. We need to select the roof. Oh, come on now. I was gonna say, I hope that did not just apply that texture to the roof there. I think we're good. This track is so good. We're slowly getting there when it comes to the roof and these details and things. I don't want to overdo it with the roof detail. I'll just make it look like that. Oh, that's looking nice. And then we're gonna do the extra detail here, and away we go. Big update. Hotland still ain't done. There needs to be like a deliberate reference to this as a joke, you know. Like when we get to it, have a deliberate reference. Like for instance, where the so sorry would be. Just have like an easel that just says "Be back next year" or something. Yeah, this will be the 1 year anniversary, technically, of everybody. Like all the cast and everyone being on the project, which is cool. Oh. Well, he says, just as you mentioned sneezing, I sneezed and my ear popped. You've saved my ear, Moody. It was clogged for 2 weeks. Oh my god. Hope you're alright. I think I joined back around this time, says memes. Yes! The 8th anniversary video was 11 months ago, so it's roughly around there. I did mention that it would be roughly around there. Yeah, I'm hoping. I wish it would be cool if I could do something for the 1 year anniversary. But at the same time, it's like, I've held off so long with this so far. It's like, it's not, like, just to get into the nitty gritty of it, I've literally, deliberately held off on, I think it's like, what was it, like 2 different events where people were like, yeah, we need your content right now. And I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. And then I avoided every other event after those because I was just like, you know what, I'll do my own and it's gonna be big. But yeah, I gotta bring back the dead meme called Amanda, the adventures emoji one when I return to VR chat again. I'm dying, but I'm good with it, says Wally. I'm not good with it! Don't die! I like talking to everybody. Okay, so now we can do these roof details. This music for every time Papyrus is run on stream. Because I know I've done that a couple of times, being like, oh, Papyrus is running on stream, and then just put this music to it. Okay, there we go. That's not looking too bad so far. And because a lot of this is the same angles, hopefully should not be bad. And then I just need to too late time now, Spooky Ghost is falling. No! No! Oh, that reminds me of... Because of... I got a new PC screen. Says memes. Oh, nice! Here's one that I had an idea for recently and I wanted to ask people about. Should I at least do a small update for Halloween? You know, based on how, like, Toby always does something around about that time. Or should I just leave it? Yes. I don't know what I could do for that then. You guys are gonna have to kind of give me ideas. You know, because it would be cool to put something out. I just don't know what. You know, I'm kind of sat here just in my own little world, just working away really hard. I'm just like, it's okay, it's good, it's good. It's spoopy day. Or spoopy update. VR chat horror games. Play FNAF. I've played FNAF already. But no, what I mean is like a proper update for like the project. You know. No, the new one. Wait, there's a new FNAF? In the pit? What? Why do I hear Matt Pat just like out the back of my brain here? Lethal Company. That'd be the most scary thing to the update. Toriel. Just Toriel. Toriel with no lighting. Just look out of, oh my god, that would be a funny, oh, I could do Derpy Toriel in the update. I could literally just have, like, Frisk looking out of all the interior sections and it's just Derpy Toriel. That would be so funny. Game theory. What's up, internet? Derpy Toriel in the dark. The funny thing is, I actually went ahead and modeled Derpy Toriel just for the trailer. So I can easily, with glowing eyes. I do have it with glowing eyes as well. That's the funniest part. I do own Derpy Toriel now in terms of the model, because I made her. What was funny about it is I ended up going into VR chat, and I was just like, okay, let's see how the VR chat one is compared to the one that's official. And it was pretty much like really close in terms of details. So I was just like, I'll just copy both of them together, and it just worked. And oh my god, that's so easy to texture. Dude, is that actually looks okay? This is promising as long as I can get all this scenery crap done. That's a really nice sort of setup for the first looking room. Is there any I can see? What, the Derpy Toriel with glowing eyes? I can grab that if you want and show you. It's amusing. I just need to make this a little bit lower. I think. Oh, not lower, sorry. I need to add just a little bit more detail. I think about there. And then we just do that. Oh, I love that so far, even if it's dark. God damn, I'm gonna lose my eyes looking at that. I would love to see the tutorial. Okay. Meme says, you give me an idea. I'm a drawer that. Old man, make sure to add some old Subway surfers in the bottom corner of the update video. Oh yeah, yeah. Just put Subway surfers or somebody jangling some keys. Oh, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so much fun. All these fun moments. So at least now I know it's possible to do these areas pretty much how I want, like that. The only thing I need to figure out now is the light, because the light needs to be done at a 45-degree angle. I think it is for certain areas. I need to just rotate it and then merge it together. Because if I can do that, then I should be able to then mess around with the way that everything is set up. Have Subway surfers slowly slide on the screen. I know I'm gonna have to put the memes in as well, and by that I mean, you know, the project memes that everybody's been coming up with. That would be hilarious. Just be like, so anyway, last time we did an update, we traumatized somebody, and then it's been like a year, and I've got a load of random memes since then, including, what was that? I'm trying to find them now. I think they're in my my pictures folder. Because people just kept sending them in. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. There's Gojo Onion San. There's an animation there. There's Dave, I remember your yellow immersion tails. That was because of Kaneko. What was it? There we go. Dave is excited but nervous. That's the doggo one. And then somebody even, it was Alvin. Alvin did a couple of them. His is one of them. I just save this for a moment. Alvin did this, so it was, oh crap. You can see it there. So Alvin did that one. I really like that one. I think it was Alvin anyway. And then we also had FNAF. So yeah, I just Gojo, yeah, Gojo Onion San. Basically, that was for a joke when we said that Onion San was doing hand poses like Gojo, because of Happy voicing Gojo, Happy voicing Onion San, and then I was like, you know what, I should totally get Happy to do the voiceover of Onion San, but doing Gojo lines for a laugh. And then laser eyes? I don't even. Oh, there was a wireframe of Asgore. And some of these I can't remember. Oh, there's the Onion-san trying to summon Maharaga. Because we said we were gonna animate that for a laugh. What's that one? There's that one. Oh boy, I love animating. I sure hope nobody I'm sure nobody sends me memes in my DMs. There's the glowing Temmie one. That one's funny. Which one was the Soroba one? What the heck? Oh, that's because of a shocked face? Which is that one? Oh my god. Summon Pot of Greed. No. Did someone mention memes? So yeah, I imagine I'm going to get a lot more of those in the meantime. The Sans one, man. But yeah, those are going to be there. I'm a distraction, says memes. So yeah, we have the different angles here. I just need to get them right. Oh, no. I say that and then I flick backwards and forwards between the same area like a billion times. I'm wondering if this is going to alter the UVs if I just... What was... If I do this, right? Actually, why did I delete that? I actually need that. I strive to also be a distraction. The longer it takes, the worse things I'll probably end up getting. I'm trying not to have distractions. But I'm also trying to have fun, so... It doesn't help that I also get easily distracted. Right, let's... I'm a bad influence as memes. I'm a bad influence too. It's just not when I'm working on my own project. Oh, I just realized what's going on here. Can I... Oh, whoa. I click home and instead it... Just that. We're almost up to the bit where Sebastian can come in and copyright claim me again. What was it? Merge at the center? Merge... A. So it's like MA. And just... hope that this works. Hey, John. How you doing? That reminds me, because I had a lot of fun today, whether it be taking the little one out to the park and seeing lots of dogs, which said hi, or, you know, whether it be just chilling out at home and playing with the little one. I actually went to get some results for my my recent health stuff that I have been mentioning about on streams to do with my hands. And apparently it's come back negative, which means that I don't have any traces of the worst form of arthritis that affects my the female members of my family a lot. There is none of that in my blood, so I'm pretty happy because it means that one, it's not that the problem is, but now it's like, well, wait a minute, what's the problem then? So now it's a totally different problem of like, hey, excuse me, what's actually wrong with me? So I have to figure that out, you know. But that's a little win for me because it means that I'm not worried about potentially losing my hands and my immune system just yet. And possibly a bunch of other things. So yeah, I did not want that to happen to me. So it's not that. I can only assume that it's like massive repetitive strain and also dealing with the little one, and Sebastian's going to wreck me now because I just realized it's playing another. Hang on. But yeah, having fun with the little one is awesome, and has been a very nice way. Not another, sorry, medium. Has been a way of like chilling out while dealing with all that crap. So there we go. We got lights at 45 degrees now, and then I can just invert that. So we can just do on a y-axis, and then Can I just do like 180 here? Oh, no. Okay, so that's a problem. Maybe like there, and then just go. No, that is definitely not the idea. Okay, so I may have to just like take that and just do it the opposite direction instead. Making all these like crazy custom meshes and everything for this is nuts. Let's go to church to celebrate. I sent you something on Discord. I'm gonna have to check Discord. I'm not currently on it. Basically at the moment, I'm just like, my phone's on, which has Discord on. But obviously I've just not checked yet. I shall just quickly check. Start up Discord. Let's see. Oh, there you go. There's a message from memes as well. Wait, what? I'm gonna listen to that, Wally. Before anything, I'm gonna listen to that just like privately. God damn it, Wally. Dude, I'm so gonna animate that for a laugh. Should just animate that and just have Frisk doing it. Oh, just do that later as a laugh and just put like this part of the stream on. Just like, so anyway, doing this thing, and then next minute is just that. I did not expect that. I was like, when you said put this on stream, I was like, sounds sus. I'm just gonna check it out for a moment. And next it's like, ah, okay. You're British! Honestly, that's gonna be so funny to animate. Oop. That reminds me. I still have to play TS. Was it TS Underswap? And then I also have to play Undertale now. And then I still have to go and rewatch X-Tale and Underverse because I want to. Dude, I was rewatching parts of X-Tale the other day and I was like, oh my god, I love this. Because I still really enjoy it. Think we're good there? Let me send stream to my friend. Okay. I need to do... Oh, where's the wall sections? So because I have so many different wall sections, probably going to be like that for each one of them, I think. If I take that and try and do the fire pit room as well. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. It's going to be... Just go mirror. Mirror on the x-axis. We should be fine. And then I just need to bring it all in. That moment where I was like, I'll just get as much done as I can here, and then next moment, getting slightly behind because of the amount of scenery I have to use. Like, this amount of scenery that I'm having to use is so stupid. Oh, crap. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I can just imagine one of these memes literally just being human. I remember all the time she got filtered by Saroma and Axes. Dude, that was so painful. And I still complain about it now because the whole thing of I really wanted to enjoy the story. I remember you're not finished with Heartland. Hey Alvin, nice to see you back again. I should make a voice clip of Frisk saying, hey, hey, Stinky from SM64. Oh boy. So yeah, hopefully, this won't be too bad. It just means that the core update is going to be... This is going to sound really stupid. The core update's going to be worth it when it's done for obvious reasons of like me hyping it up for like an entire year. And everybody being like, dude, what are you hyping up so much? I'm like, excuse me. But not just that, it's going to be worth it because of all the effort I'm putting in to make this stuff look good, you know. Frisk with Bronchitis Part 2 on VR. I would do, but like, I've got to go to bed because of the little one eventually. Because I don't do late stuff anymore because of the little one. Because I basically take her out early in the morning now and walk around a park with her. And it helps her get to sleep later on. And also, it chills her out. She absolutely loves it. So she loves just like seeing the dogs and stuff. So it makes me happy seeing her happy. So yeah, it's like that's the one thing that's really kind of thrown a wrench in the works at the moment, but in a nice way is just the whole deal of I can't do any more late nights. But on the other hand, it's like my little girl's getting the time of her life. So I'm being a good dad, which is good. You know, I'm not complaining about my little girl, by the way. Before anyone thinks that, with me saying like, oh, well, it's throwing a wrench in the works. It's like, nah. It can be worked around in terms of like arranging stuff. But yeah, she's so good. Ooh. There we go. Very understandable. Moody data. Like, for instance, my mornings, normally I wake up and my little girl is waking me up. Because the latest I can go to bed is like 1 a.m. basically. But that's like super late for me now. Basically, that's me going from like staying up till like 7 in the morning the next day to basically, yeah, I can only really stay up till like 1, if that. But the reason why is because she gets up super early at like 6 or something and has a breakfast and stuff with her mum. And then chills out for a bit. And then I get woken up by my daughter, who just like comes over and says hi. And usually wakes me up in bed. And then I go downstairs and I have enough time to essentially wake up, have a coffee, and or at least a quarter of a coffee. And then I'm like, right, I'm in the car, I'm going to the park. And then chilling with the little one, which is fun because she absolutely loves all kinds of new things. So like she'll be, woo, like the big trees or whatever, or she'll be, ooh, the dogs, or ooh, new people, or swans or whatever. So it's fun. It's really fun just to see her experiencing stuff and being really happy. As well, she just makes everybody else happy. She has this thing now where we have this little game that we play where she waves at people, and if they smile at her or say hi, she immediately starts kicking her legs and does like happy screams. And then of course people stop to see what's going on, so of course she does it more. So she just ends up making everybody else happy because they're like, oh, you're super happy, aren't you? And she's busy just going like, ah! So funny. Check your DMs. I will do. But yeah, it's good. Yeah, I'm super happy and fulfilled as a dad at the moment. Memes. Oh, I need to put that in. I need to put that in. The carpal tunnel is worth it, says Memes. Memes, have you tried those stretches that I was on about? Show it. I'm gonna need to log in. Hang on. I'll log in on PC now just so I can show it. Have you done those stretches that I mentioned for carpal tunnel? I need to do them when I get home, says Memes. Yeah, you need to do them every day. Only 10 reps. So it's not too bad. It's literally just 10 of the hand movements. And then you're good. And then if you can, any additional stuff like a little bit of weightlifting. Because that helps as well. Because that's how I managed to fix myself the last time. Haven't had time to. That's fair. Show the trailer. No. Yeah, we're gonna show this this new meme. This is so funny. I need to go into the actual meme swallow because I saved it immediately. Hang on. This music, man, it's so crazy. Oh, love that. Can't has anything, says John. Wait, what? Oh, the trailer. I honestly love that. I really do love it. It's so good. Now post that in the Discord. In the Undernet one. I'll post it on our one as well. In a little bit. What I'll do is when I finish the stream, I'll post it immediately unless it's already been posted. In the artwork section. Mercer Downing says, I got here, what did I miss? Not much at the moment, just busy making the core. And trying to texture it and stuff. Get stuff done. I'm doing the fire pit room now. I wish, for a laugh, I could send you some of the other stuff to do with the update, because like some of the update is a little bit cursed. But yeah, at the moment I can't. It's awkward. I just realized that's got no. Oh no! That's gonna be awkward there because of that. I think. Because essentially I've got a 90-degree turn for something that really isn't made for that. No! That sucks. Right. I do like a 0.2 there. I can't do a 0.2 because, oh no! I'm not gonna mesh ready for a right angle like that unless I just kind of just stop it short and see what happens. Ah! No, that sucks. Right, so now I have to. I'm gonna have to make a custom part for the mesh there. You're gonna have to take that, loop it, cut into it, literally right on the edge there, and then do a custom for it, because otherwise it'll just look crap. And this is why you don't 90-degree crazy angled walls like this. That reminds me, I still need to find voices for Catty and Bratty as well. If I don't find those, it's gonna be crazy because I need to have them in the trailer. Oh, come on now. Let's just do that and see whether that works. Okay, I need to link these together now at the correct place, which is pain in the butt because that's different. Maybe I just take this. Oh, come on. If I take this and just delete that and then merge it later on, we're good. Fisherman, look at DMs real quick. Will do. Will they be voiced by Jack Black? me when I realized Hotland wasn't done. Oh. Hotland is like arguably the biggest place in all of Undertale. I think we mentioned this before on previous sections where I was like, you know what, Waterfall's pretty big, but Hotland is also pretty big as well because of all the stuff that's in it. It's like I'd say that arguably by the sheer length of platforms, like the distance that you have to go, it's Waterfall. But then if it came down to like the amount of stuff that's in one area that, you know, you have to explore and stuff like that, then it's Hotland. Hotland's of 87. Yeah, I remember mentioning that Waterfall was absolutely gigantic. Oh boy. Is that? No, it isn't. It's not linked to that. Luckily enough, with all this this stuff that I've been doing, it's actually pretty easy to just take stuff like this and just go merge verts by distance. Same with this, we just go join, we just go all the way around the thing, just go. At least I don't have to make new home again. That was crazy. That was a lot of interpretation. The funniest part about all of this, Waterfalls, yeah, it do tend to be like that. I hate Hotland. Which is the most time consuming and very hard to make. Waterfall, I think, was probably the hardest so far. Then New Home. But then I'm also trying to come up with ideas for the end at the moment. That's a pain as well. And by the end, I mean like the end of the world, you know, where Asriel has his rainbow wings. And everything looks like it's going crazy. I honestly... it's like I've got ideas for it that people are like, do it, and I'm like, yeah, I really do want to do that, but I also want to try and make it accurate. Okay, so hang on. I'll show you what I mean. Where is it? Undertale, Asriel, final fight. I just wanted an excuse to put the final fight on. It was actually crazy trying to get the barrier done as well, but the barrier is actually super accurate. At least now it is. Where's that? Just grab this, right? Hotland is the most annoying encounters. I keep dying. The land that seems to put out a considerable amount of heat. Ah, yes, this land is indeed hot. Okay, so yeah, here we go. So, if I just get rid of Asriel there and put Asriel on here. Yeah, how How the heck do I turn this into 3D? That's kind of what I've been coming up with. Hotland sucks because of Alphys. No, no. Here he goes. Wait for it. So in a moment when the song kicks in, there's hopes and dreams again. Come on, Ezreal. There we go. That background, I don't know how to transfer that into 3D at the moment. I'm still figuring out ideas. I have some which are really cool for like making it look like it's a mixture of all the areas that we've been through that are kind of semi-destroyed or taken out of different bits of space and time, floating on giant islands of rock or whatever. It's that would be really cool. I just need to figure that out. But the background, man, just I don't I don't know how I could do this at the moment, apart from trying to do the effect in like particles or whatever. I'll figure something out. Copyright laws. Oh no, it's the dead kid. Oh, that's real. There we go. Create a rave party in the background. Oh, just have everybody in the background instead of having the souls being taken. Just have a rave. just turn it into a rave. Just take Azriel's model and just edit it so Azriel's got rave clothes on. And before I get arrested for like overusing hopes and dreams, because it feels like it at this point. Well, I can't help it if I really like hopes and dreams. It's like my favorite track. It's so good. Make the dead kid shoot pain bows. A mosh pit of characters going with a rave going on. I gotta go again, says Alvin. See you later on. I still believe in you. Thank you very much, Alvin. Just turn the sky into rainbows. I think the pain bow idea is pretty good right now. Turning rainbows into pain bows. It's just I need to. That moment where you think everything from Undertale in 3D is going to be kind of easy, and then the next moment it's like, no! Whatever made me think that in the first place? Just no! Okay, can I... M-A... 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 This is going to be... potentially... painful to see if this works. Wait a minute, if I do that at the back, that's gonna mess stuff up, isn't it? There you go. I need to figure out whether this is gonna mess up the mesh or not. Okay. I guess we'll figure out if this has messed anything up now. Yes, it has. It's slightly messed up the scaling, to which I can try and use the scale tool to edit a little bit. Okay, that's still going to be... Let's see. I prefer waterfall in the OST. This is more like, oh, nice. If only you could warn yourself back then. Now you're stuck with me. Okay, I think we can just about... Question, Jen. I think we can just about finish editing this and hope that it doesn't... Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I can take that in terms of the way that that looks. It's not too bad. I was freaking out thinking it's gonna have like messed up mesh or whatever, but it's not. So I can just take that, duplicate it, and then just go mirror. Go there with that, right? And then we can just... Can I just have that, please? And that one. Oh, crap. Wait, what? Why is... Oh, wait. Oh, my God. I'm a moron here. I'm just, like, sat here like, wait a minute. Why have I got two meshes here? And then I realized, oh, and it's a raid as well? No wonder I'm freaking out. If I get rid of that array and this one, it gets rid of those problems. Love this track so much, including the lyrical version. Do 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 do. I'm vibing with the chaos. It's all good. Makes me want to play yellow again. Even though I've still got to, like I said before, do TS Underswap and a bunch of other ones. TS Underswap, Red, Undertale. I'm trying to think of what other ones I have to play at the moment. Do, 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 do. Wally says, I forgot to mention that Marissa is my IRL best friend. Ah, hello there then. I'm just trying to get this done is crazy. Okay, so I need... I really wish I'd saved one of these for over there, but we good either way. I need that, and I need it to link up to the fire pit room. And then... Should be good. I just need to figure out how big I want these pits to be. And then that's going to be defined by the scenery that I've got going on. Oh, ah. Let's try 0.3. Ah, there we go. I'm just going to exist anytime there is a stream now, says Marissa. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I'll send it to her most likely. I mean, it's going to be good, Wally, when I start animating your sections as well. Because I'm animating more of them as I go on, so that's going to be fun. Because, like, the best part of this for me, personally, is just getting around to the animating bit because of how long it's taken. You know, so it's fun being able to actually then turn around and be like, okay, so these areas that we've got all the characters in now, and they're all looking pretty cool. Now we can actually give them life and make them feel like they're actual characters, you know. It's the best part about it for me. I absolutely love it because it's just fantastic at the moment being able to look at certain things I've already done and be like, yeah, okay, that's really good. You know, especially compared to the original trailer. 0.34? No, 0.36. 355? Nope. 358. 357. 75. 72. 71. Nope. 74. There we go. And then just take those and join them on there. And then just SY0 merge by distance. If I exist, Mary will. As soon as my voice comes back, I'll reach out and see if you're down for doing some Snowden voice lines. Totally. Especially because the way we ended. We've had the lines ready since. Yeah, they've been ready for ages. It's just obviously the whole deal with trying to get time, and then obviously with me putting in like massive amounts of time to do bits like this is just slightly problematic. Where I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, you know, I can just I can do an entire update. It's no big deal, or an update or 5 in one go, pretty much. Like school, yeah. Basically, everybody's been doing different things. Like, if I'm getting really picky, which in a non-mean way, you know, because obviously I don't like that. It's like everybody's got their own thing that they're doing. It's totally fine. And then I've also got my own thing going on. And then it's on top of that, it's all the other stresses or problems that people might run into, like being ill. Because I was ill for like 4 weeks or 3 weeks, and that was just not nice. And then it's just being available, you know. Love this track. It's so good. Floor. Do. I remember when we had Evie do the voice for Soroba and then did the demo for New Home with the cherry blossom tree. That was so good. I really, really like that. The only thing I'd do to change that now, if I did that one again, would be just mix the hands up a little bit so that they looked a little bit better when they were animating. But apart from that, I really, really liked both the delivery and the way that was done. Oh, hey, Voidly. How you doing? Oh. Let's just... Voidly, I was trying to actually find you the other day in Undertale for a laugh, just to ask you specifically about ideas for certain section in this. In fact, while you're all here, I'll ask all of you because it'll make things a little bit easier. Just give me a little bit of time to get this floor section lined up, and then we're good. It's nothing like major. It's nothing really sort of like, oh my god, he's going to be asking all kinds of 101 questions again. It's game theory all over again. It's really not. It's more just interpretation. Just give me a little moment just to try. There we go. And line that up. The reason why is so I can make that look seamless. Okay. Hot landing done. Okay. The way memes isn't letting that go now. Okay, so doing the core, I'll put it in the depression music now. Let's see. Yeah, so anyway, doing the core. For anyone who's not seen the core being worked on recently, this is the slow detailing of it when we're getting round to things. This is the starting area. This track always makes me cry. Indeed, I'm trying not to at the moment, but yeah, we've been working on the core recently, and by we I mean me. Just trying to get all this done, add neat little things like smaller rooms that go into bigger ones to give you a much larger sort of scale of things so that everything looks a little bit more fantastic and just doesn't look like small corridors like everybody else has. I don't like how everybody else models it exactly how it is in game and it looks claustrophobic. Curse you, Mooney Nil, man. Thanks very much, memes. So yeah, I'm doing this. I'm trying to get all this done and make it look bigger and all cool and everything. And then I hit an issue. God damn it, the music, man. So, the issue here is very similar to Heartland. I keep on thinking of the whole joke now of Heartland isn't done. Dave, Thoust has my Discord, you can communicate. Yeah, that's fine. Just not at school. Okay, I'll try and be good with that then. Check your DMs, British man. Oh, I'm getting DM'd like mad now, even though it's on my phone for the moment. Let's see. Is that supposed to be Sans? I don't even mean that in a bad way, it just looks funny. Yes! Oh my god. Just edit the Sans model to have an extremely long neck. But yeah, I'm just remembering the Heartland update and the whole thing of... Alright, I'll put it on stream. And then I'll try getting back to stuff again. Wally? Oh my god, dude. These are all going in the freaking meme folder. I'm gonna have to download the audio as well, can I? I'm just gonna record and download that. I'll do that later. Where's the memes folder? Oh, there it is. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, you guys. I didn't see it. Oh well. No, it's here, it's here. I'm gonna turn Discord off again on the computer. I don't even. But anyway, for this bit here, I have an issue with both lighting and what we actually do here. I think what I'm deciding on doing is this area where it's just like all ozone and fog stuff, I'm keeping it in there. Or maybe putting it further down in here, because they're giant bottomless pits. So I figure if I lower it there so it's not as high as like here. This music is one that always gets me as well. Then it gives us a little bit of height differential. Or difference in height. But what I'm on about here is like the lighting. Like what's the deal with the lighting here? Because that looks obviously brighter, but everything has to be bright to be seen in game. So do I make it like dark at the beginning in these areas to make it look foreboding, like Toby says in the details for it, or what? You know. Beams is just suffering there right now. I'm just gonna have a look at the other Undertale reference I can get, because I've got a digital copy of the art book as well. Where is that? Trying to find the digital copy of the art book that I've got so I can look through what it says there for the core. Apart from just, where is it? Gigi drew these. Toby wanted me to capture the feeling of leaving a party and heading into a dangerous area, so I did that, says Gigi. Yeah, there's not much else to the core there, apart from the sprite work. Something like Team Rocket's base in Pokemon, with lots of fancy stuff. Blue circuitry everywhere. Let's see. And then that's it. I'm just looking at some of these other wall tiles and things here now and seeing if I can use them. Okay, let's see. Wally says my stomach hurts from laughing so hard. Voidley says, somewhat of a funny story. The Undernet was playing Roblox at the moment where we went out to check up. Raid roleplays. We specifically went to Undertale roleplays because it's still crazy how these things can still be going on. Let's do wall here. Wall. I think it's that one. Oh. That motor, I'm trying to see that part of the mesh, and it's just like, yeah, nah. Oh. Can I just... There we go. Do 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 do. Oh, and there as well. Of course, went to Sans, but named myself Comic, and the Sans, the Sans with the whole joke me and Izzy made with Sans' name. Okay, let's... do that and go like 90. I can't remember what year this was, as Marissa. There's still roleplay going for like Undertale in VR chat quite a lot. Not Roblox, but like, well, not that I've not checked out Roblox, but I know in VR chat there's tons of it. I just put that in there. That helps block off the that section there. Makes it look kind of nice. I do those, not the Roblox ones. Getting the old man to play Roblox, hard idea. Somebody showed me one with like giant robots in a while ago. And I was like, maybe, but then it ended up too laggy or something. It was just like, nah, I'm out. This is actually looking alright so far. Let's see what the rest of this platform looks like. Oh, the rest of the platform is literally darkness. Okay, so I guess for the rest of this, I'm going to try and keep it consistent. Okay, so I need to go... Oh. Okay, there we go. Let's see. On VR chat, I'm either just exploring with maps by myself or playing with Wally, says Marissa. I mean, that's fair. I like exploring in VR chat. It's so much fun. And then obviously meeting people. Oh, crap. Can I just box that? There we go. Let's see. Voidley says, Snowden residents would prefer his middle sans instead of first, which is comic, along with how there's one specific song where Sans states he sans the comic. Comic sans the comic and his alternative sans comic. The sans was made, I guess. Says Voidley. I want to know what the whole deal is. Like, I know this is going to sound really stupid, but I still want to know what the whole deal is with everybody just creating their own alternate version of Sans other than its popular character. You know, I've mentioned it before on streams and been like, it's basically like when everybody makes their own Sonic character and it's normally just Sonic inverted. They can use like all the Chaos Emeralds and go faster than Sonic or whatever. It's like, what? No. Let's see here. Unwrap, and then we just take that. And we'll do a split selection so I can do this. And then just... Oh. Good idea, Jen. Yeah, baby is currently just chilling out in the bed, seemingly. Give me a sec, guys. I'm just going seeing my baby. Just a moment. find out I'm doing like copyrighted music or something. Hang on. Ta-da! Yeah, what ended up happening was, for those who are just coming in, the baby wouldn't go to sleep this morning, so she's been up like all day, and then we put her to sleep early, and she just woke up for a little bit, so like, oh, we'll go say hi, and then I'll come back. So yeah. Yeah, I hope everybody's alright, by the way, while while I was dealing with that. Let's do, is it roof? Roof? No. I'm trying to think, oh, core. Upper metal trim. And then we rotate here. 90. Babies, am I right? It's the thing, like, she has her own routine where she wakes up, you know, we take her to the park, we have fun walking around and seeing all the doggies and everything. She's really happy with that. She really enjoys it. It makes her super happy. I'm like, oh, that's great. And then what ends up happening is this morning at least, she was like, okay, I'll try drinking from a different bottle, because we're supposed to get her off the standard one we've been using that has like a nib on the end of it, primarily because it's supposed to be bad if she doesn't come off it like now. So like, okay, we'll start weaning her off the bottle at the moment, and when we give her the new one, she was like, it's not too bad. And then next moment, she ended up taking a bit too quickly. And as a result, ended up gulping a load and then was like, oh, of course. So then we're like, oh no. So, yeah, transitioning to the sippy cup. So yeah, she ended up taking it too fast and then gulping. And of course, because she gulped a load and then started gasping on it a little bit, she ended up waking herself back up, because by this point she was absolutely, I just realized how loud that was. She was absolutely shattered. I'm going to put it back to the beginning of the OST if I can. So she was absolutely shattered this morning, or completely tired. And yeah, what ended up happening was, because she woke herself back up, she then decided, yeah, I'm not going to, there we go. She's like, I'm not going to go back to sleep for the entire day. And then by the time it gets to like 4 p.m, she's looking like a Mortal Kombat character with a fatality going on, where she's just like swaying. And I'm like, oh no. So we had to basically do her food early, get everything done in terms of like having a shower and stuff. And then it was a case of quickly speed run her into bed. You know, so it was crazy. But we managed. It's just the whole thing of when she woke up, or whenever she normally wakes up, I just like being there because it's comforting for her. So yeah. Super Dad running up the stairs and being like, so anyway, what's up? But yeah, no, I went up then and just give her like a really big hug. Currently, she's back in the bed, lying down. Meaty data at work. Fatality. Indeed. But yeah, it's not nice seeing a baby that really wants to sleep just like, so anyway, I'm not sleeping. You know, like, baby, this is for your own good. And the problem is if they're on like a set schedule or something, you know, like if they've got a specific time that they do things in like a certain order because they like a sort of like set pattern. If you get out of that pattern, it can be a pain in the butt. So obviously trying to keep to that, and then it was like, oh no, I've got to speedrun everything. But yeah, I think it helps in terms of like the way that we do things. That I'm always around to like give support or just do whatever I can. Which is I personally I like it because most of the time it's just giving hugs. I end up as a very huggy person as a result. Just realized that's gonna be, oh no. Right, can I take that and then just go select all and then do follow active quads? That's probably going to be better for unwrapping. Hey Dave, got any tips for framing an animation? As in like, just framing a scene? Because at the moment, it sounds terrible, what I've been doing is basically learning on the job and sort of being like, yeah, this looks cool, I'll do that. The thing is, it's like, my background as well as just like doing 3D stuff as like self-taught for many years. Basically, with me learning animation as I go for this project, I'll obviously be sharing anything that I learned from that. But before that, I used to do a load of like promo videos for like anything that I'd worked on with like other people. So if it was like really large modding projects for like a video game or whatever, I'd always be the go-to guy for communities to do that. And I always edit stuff to music anyway. So it's just a case of being like, okay, I'll just decide on like different shots that look cool while the music's on. But yeah, I have to actually learn more now for framing shots in this so it doesn't look bad. It's like at the moment I'm looking at a load of like stuff from Zenless Zone Zero, because that's got like really good animation and framing. Ooh. Okay, that doesn't look too bad if I keep it that size. And like animating a person. Oh, like, okay. So, what animation are you trying to do? Is it like a basic starting one, or? So anyways, I'm gonna go off my base mindset and do the exact opposite of what is in my best interest as Wally. An intro-like animation. Okay, so like, tips that I can give based off what I know at the moment, which are probably going to be pretty bad, but have an idea, like a clear idea of how you want the intro to go, camera shots and all. And then if you're doing it in, say, like Blender or whatever, just make sure your animation timeline is set to seconds rather than frames. Because you can change... Hang on, I'll do all this here just to give you an idea. So like, for instance, with this, right? Normally, I'll just have Blender set up like that. That's no real big deal, but what's important here is when we go into the scene, we set the frame rate to 30. We go to animation, and then when we go to playback, we make sure that it's set to frame dropping so that it's not rendering every single frame. And then, what was it? It was around here, you can click view and then show visible seconds. And the reason for this is because I actually work better in seconds. Because then It sounds really stupid. I just base everything off like real life footage if I can. Or the stuff that I do in like the VR mocap stuff. So like for instance, if I wanted to make this bounce, better timing. Like this will give you an idea if you have a very simplistic mindset like me. It'll give you an idea of just sort of where to take this and how fast. Like for instance, we know that like if I wanted to make something bouncy, I might have it say like 3 seconds or something. This is gonna be like a really terrible tutorial from me, but essentially it'd be like I go up there, right, and I know it's gonna go in 3 seconds to there. I'm previewing it in real time, it ain't too bad. So we can go like, first second, might be like here, right? We can tweak the speed if we want, and then go up again here. Right, average. And then what I can do is, with that, I can hit S if I want, which scales, and then we can just move that down, and we can just go from there if I want. So doink, doink, right? What I can do is have that be slightly slower as it comes up. Maybe not. Maybe have it at the first point be a little bit. And then if I wanted to, I can just add some rotation so we can go. Oh. Just make sure I'm on the right keyframe there, and we just go. Let's make sure that is. Make sure that goes like that then. It's like a really bad, scuffed tutorial. Essentially, it's just like, for me, it's all visual. Just like, trying to just mess around with stuff like that and get it looking okay. Like now, that looks pretty bad, so we can just... That looks terrible too. You can just... Depending on what you want to do with it. Again, this is like really, really bad for me. I've done other ones that are better than this before, but I'm just literally just trying to speedrun it. It needs like an extra little bit, so it needs like another one. Do you have Cheez-Its in your country? I don't think we do. If we do, they're probably named something else. Hang on. Okay, so there's gonna be probably the end frame. And then over here, this is literally just the cone tail intro again. That's not too bad. What a travesty. Yeah, they're probably called something else if we don't. Like if we do have them. Do automatic there. I'm wondering whether... It's that there. That feels like it's got ridiculous gravity there because of the timing. Same with that. That's not too bad now, right? You deserve to try them then. I will send you a box of Cheez-Its in the mail. So that's pretty much how I kind of do my animation stuff. The reason why I selected all the frames there and made them automatic is because it kind of helps with the bounciness. So it kind of does it for me. And then like for the camera, The camera's its own thing of just deciding where you want that framed. So, like, for instance, that comes in roughly about there, right? So we can have that do... You can actually set this up to follow objects as well, but... You can just be like... And this is probably going to be terrible, but... If I put that about there... Then we can just... Like a very basic camera there. Let's go. That's not too bad, but yeah, that's kind of how I do all my stuff, is just like basically just timing it on how it looks, how I feel about it, and then going from there. You know, it's very primitive of me, but it works. It works. It just takes a while. Dude, I actually like how this is going. I'm gonna make some other scenery to go there though, because it looks bad. And by that I mean I'm just gonna mirror the thing there. And I realized I wasn't meant to do all the walls and textures and stuff first without at least having the walls measured up. But it's whatever. We're fine, right? Okay, so what I can do is try and make that slightly different. Delve's theme. The vampire bat that hardly anyone remembers, and everybody just goes, "Adventure time!" Because it literally was the character design looked very similar to something from Adventure Time. Like, can I just... Oh, okay. That moment where I'm screwing that up a little bit. I just realized if I mess around with this, because it's linked to the other one, it's going to screw it, so... Nope. Actually, wait, is that Delve or is it... No, it might be, Decidubat? No, Decibat, sorry. I'm getting mixed up with, Pokemon as well at the same time for some weird reason. Duh. That reminds me, Moody, memes, can you send me your Steam user? Yes, I'll have to, do that. So what this is going to be is a bigger door. And then I'll just retexture it. The whole point of this door in particular being everywhere is just so I'm not worried about shapes of things. That actually isn't too bad there. I can just keep that if I want. But I might. Bring that out just a bit more so it looks a little bit equal. We got the chunky door. And then we can just put this here. Okay, that's not too bad. And then I just go there and there we go. That's not too bad. And then it's a case of doing this. I actually think this is going alright so far. I might be able to just simplify the lights and make this actually work. My god. He's actually making progress. Do. I'm actually kind of freaked out that I'm making so much progress at the moment, but it is also because the model is actually okay to work with now. Right, I need to cube that, and then we'll just... Nope. He's making progress, we've got to send him memes. Joking aside, nice job. I was editing my CVV's land video when it got deleted, says Joel. Oh, hey, Joel. That moment where it's like, we gotta send him memes. I'm like, no. I'm making progress. Okay. I just realized the underside of this has not been textured. I'm gonna have to do that at some point. I keep saying it on stream, but this is... Listening to the OST is finally actually making me want to play Yellow again. And then get filtered. It's like... I'm more or less asking for pain with that. It's like, Dave... What? Excuse me. This is unironically helping me de-stress after college. I mean, I try and be as chill as possible. Oh, whoa. Okay, so I need... there we go. If we do that the same way, and we do, what's it, wall. And then I do that. And then we just throw that there. He sneezed again. Is this the last map? There's plenty of maps to go. I gotta do the rest of Heartland and link it up. I've got to do a little bit of fixing on some of the other ones, like detail work and lighting. And then I've got to do the final fight, and I also have to do, apart from the final fight, I also have to do the ending credits scenes. So all of the ending credits for Undertale, I have to do all of that in 3D. So that includes the school, the mountain, the bit where Alphys and Undyne kiss, you know, on the beach. That's gonna be in 3D. In 3D. That's just gonna be so funny. Let's set that up. Fish and lizard girl kiss in 3D. No, that's literally what that is. Would it be considered slightly offensive if I just made a joke and part of the actual joke was just including like a bit of text that literally just turned around and said 90% more Alphys and Undyne, but in 3D? I wonder. metal roof. Just cube that. Okay. Honestly, I'm liking the fact that I'm making so much progress now after freaking out for so long about geometry nodes and stuff. I've put off so much stuff recently, freaking out about this and just being like, I need to get this done. This update is by far one of the more stressful ones. Especially because it's considering it's carrying on one from like a year ago. How would you like your updates? Incredibly lengthy. Let's go. Follow active quads. Then we can go core upper metal. I just got an ad, says Marissa. Sometimes that can happen. I don't like it. It can sometimes happen just because of it being YouTube. Don't think anybody likes ads though, specifically. Oh, I'm just having a laugh here. I just want to watch good content. I mean, that's pretty much like everybody. You know. It's just YouTube being like, so anyway, how many ads do you want? 50? And they're all unskippable? Great. It's like, thanks YouTube. Thanks. That's great. The worst ones I find. Look in your DMs, British boy. Okay. Here we go, right, click. What the? Why is it in Roblox? Why is it Papyrus's boots? I'm staring at it. The longer I stare at it, the more cursed it is. Oh. The more I stare at it, the more stuff's just like wrong. I'm just like, oh no. Show it to the class. Hang on. Just let me at least texture this. I'll start up Discord just so I can grab it. Wally, you're gonna end up contributing like 90% of the memes folder at this point to the next update. I thought it was a mixture between Alvin and everybody else, but now it's just like you clearly like get on my level to everybody else. Right, unwrap, take that. Oh no, wait, if I do quads, cube that, and then we go take that, and then we just go. Follow active quads? Wait a minute, why is that not right? Is that? Hang on. Ah, that's why I'm missing certain. So they're wondering why half my unwrap was missing? Wait, give me a sec. Cube. And then active quads. And then that should make everything a little bit easier for me. Right. Now that that's mapped, I'll go get this meme. God damn it. Okay, right, before we go anywhere with this, I'm gonna check it out. So, it's snowed in. Okay, there's nothing else that's wrong with it. It's... Okay, right. I was just checking, I'm just... Right, I'm gonna, scale this texture first. Because I don't want to have to reselect all that again. Right, roughly about that is fine for large rooms. We'll go with that, right? Save, modeling, edit, save that. I'm gonna laugh if these are actually found in the original, like the files. Like it somehow saves them into the file the file setup. So when I'm eventually thinking, you know what, I may just release these, then next minute people are just finding memes about this in like, God knows how many years' time. Yes! Okay, right, let's do this. So, before the suspense... Actually, no, not the suspense. We'll just go with this for the moment, right? It's just that. I don't even... We took Sans. Just put Papyrus's feet on him. Well, Papyrus's lower legs. Just, like... The knees, and then a bit just above the knees. I don't even... I'm finding stuff wrong with it all the time, like the fact that when you look at it, the foot is clipping through the snow. It's like both feet are clipping through the snow. Must be an idle pose, because the eyes aren't looking anywhere, unless you don't have that in Roblox. Was it ever confirmed whether Sans uses slippers or not because of the artwork being different between certain versions? I can't remember. But yeah. Oh, excuse me. I still love the sprite versions of Dave and Moody. Or rather, new version of both of us together. I like those by Alvin. They're so good. And then this one. This one's pretty amusing. Those have been around quite a lot. And then... There's the joke one, the magical girl one that Sammy did. There's the one that I made. That was the one that I made to explain how I am when it comes to, you know, dealing with the project. It was like, I'm just great a dog. I need to do like a 3D render for a laugh, just as like fan art of my own project. And it's just great a dog tagging, dragging my my model around by like a giant leash or something. Fan art? Real? Yeah, we had the craziest one is the magical girl one, because we had that one. That one was by Sammy, and that was like another one to replace, or potentially replace Asriel. You know, at the bottom where I normally have Asriel showing. But yeah, there was the magical girl one as well that I don't think you guys have seen. It's that one, where it was like, okay, because Sammy was like, I need some more characters. I'm going to have to give context to this. Sammy came up to me and said, what do you think it would be like wearing a dress? And I was like, or a skirt, and I was like, pretty cold. And then Sammy turned around and went, okay, so I'm going to make some more characters for Mew Mew because of the merch that we needed. So it's like, okay, so, because we need more Mew Mew merch, I'm going to make new characters, and I'm going to do at least one design around you and your wife. And I was like, okay. So then they sent me this fan art where it's like, phase 1, messing around with magical item. And then phase 2, transformation. And then 3, the final one, which was, what was that? Still have a Dreamcast, but I'm cold. If I remember rightly, my reaction to this was, at least I still look good. David Heel, says John. Then we've got, this one was by the Minecraft gang, the guys that do the Undertale and Minecraft, but on a giant scale at the moment. I can't remember some of where these other ones came from. There were so many. There's an animation, but it's a GIF one. And there's the laser eyes one. Human, eat my eyeball lasers from my laser eye surgery. I'm so drawing Dave in heels now. People have been after my character, like, but as a female character for ages, and I have no clue why. Dave with Metaton legs. Oh my. But yeah, I'm not against fan art. I'm not against it. It's just funny. No, we all get to have a laugh, and I get to be like, wait, what? Why is that? Oh, it's because it's a different texture. It'll be that one, I believe. Yeah, there we go. It's gonna be interesting how I end up doing the the eye thing. Reminds me of, yeah. So this is actually, it's not looking too bad, to be honest. Like, here's where we come in. I don't know why the normals on the floor are just crazy at the moment. I might need to see about fixing them because they're just way too shiny for some weird reason, unless it's because I've not got lights on them properly. But we've got that going on. I love the way the details look in the dark light, even though it's going to be lit up properly at some point. Yeah, this is giving me hope. I can just put fire in here if I wanted. Don't even go on the end of the platform, just have everything be on fire and just be like, ah, okay, problem. Oh, it's light bouncing off the 3D bit. This is why I wanted this bit to be in 3D, because the light will catch it differently. We got the roof. So yeah, this is looking pretty nice at the moment. I just need to make sure that I don't goof it up now. I'm actually wondering about the scenery for there because I need another door that looks different. Because we've got the where is it? I'm actually really happy as well that I'm making so much progress in one night. So good. Trying to think of how I could do other certain bits. But it's that doorway specifically. I need to do that one. It's like, where's the other doorway? Because then I'll know how big it is. It's that one, right? So I just got to turn that 90. Moody checky DMs. Oh boy, here we go. This is literally just gonna be my body with Metaton's legs, isn't it? Is that from this stream? I think it is. I'll show some of these next time, Wally. I'm not getting distracted that much. Oh, goddamn. That is so good. I'm just like sat here next minute. It's just Metaton legs. Okay, for that. Trying to think of how I'd do the detail here. Kind of, that looks a little bit like, you know, the magma energy that they talk about, but I'm not too sure. As like a door frame. I'm wondering if there's anything else that... Oh my god, I just realized I left Discord open on PC! I left Discord open and there's just a picture of me with Metaton's legs. I was thinking to myself, wait a minute, it's fine, I've not got Discord open, and the next minute, Oh, trying to figure out how to get this goddamn doorway done now. Alt doorway. Let me go back to my reference folder here and see if I can find any reference for Heartland. Or the core. The only thing I have for this type of doorway is literally the stuff from it's like Minecraft or whatever. And by that I mean like really old Minecraft. Oh. I'm glad I actually went with the crazy added depth as well, because I've just seen like bits of artwork that depict that, and I'm just like, oh, okay. Okay, let's try Discord again. Fun fact, the image was you as you were saying, oh my! God damn it! Just, why have I been mentioned in another Discord? Oh, it's... Huh, interesting. Yeah, it's stuff that I was on about before in another Discord. Right, where is... If I go to the Immersiontale Discord and go to Inspiration Gallery, have I got anything in there for... the core? Okay, so that's... It's kind of accurate. I still don't have any idea of what this door's gonna look like. Pain. This is, it's annoying, right? Because I've got the angel motif thing overhead. That's fine. It's gonna be a case of trying to figure out how to do this. If I do that, right? Okay. It's roughly about there. I just... So you wish me a happy birthday in Discord, thank you, even though it wasn't... I try. What the heck was that? Dude, I was looking at YouTube and then all of a sudden some like crazy thing just flickered on the screen and then vanished. Like, wait, what? I think that message was actually made when it went out. Hang on. Yeah, I think it was when you first told me it was your birthday, I put it up. Because I like trying to celebrate people's birthdays. You know, even if it's just a little, have fun on your birthday kind of thing. Or I hope you've had a good birthday. Memes, what was that for? It's not just to distract. 23rd is my birthday. I remember you mentioning that. So yeah, I was right then. Right? John says, latest, wait, what? John, are you going now? You're indeed right, says Wally. You did tell me. I do that. Okay. Trying to figure this one out here at the moment. I'm gonna do like a Bezier for that, and then I'm gonna have to figure out the rest of this door frame. Let's do a Bezier curve, right? Bring that up. And then we can grab that, rotate it. Try to interpret this as a pain in the butt. Okay, let's do 8 and I think 2 there, and then we'll just go. Is it 1? Try to remember which. Oh, there we go. It's 2. 2 for that there. This is how it's gonna look. And then we'll just 90 degrees this. Because what I can always do is just bring down the point that it attaches to there. That should be fine. Okay. So now I can just basically stretch that or convert it into a mesh, and then we're good to go for that. Unless, I'm trying to think about that now. I've run out of meme ideas. I will think of more eventually. Okay, so that's... Excuse me. That's not bad, but that's better. I convert to mesh there and then just go origin. Duplicate mirror on X. I don't know how to interpret that other than that, which is awkward. Oh. Okay. I don't think that needs to be that big anymore. Let's try SY0. Nope. SZ0? No. SX0? Nope. SY0. There we go. The reason for this is that then I can just manipulate this super easy. What? Why isn't... 96 verts there, what? Okay. Okay. So we're getting somewhere here. About there with that. Now I gotta figure this out. I might have to look at other places for this. I'm going to take a break. So, thank you very much, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed, and I shall see you on the next one. I have greatly enjoyed your company. So yeah, until next time, bye!